Good morning, Farley, or I should say good afternoon. This is our office in Grass Valley. That video I took last night was so dark, I just want to kind of redo it. So this is the corner of Brunswick and Sutton. And over there, where the cars are coming down, that's the overpass going over Highway 49, which is the main highway. And then you've got, 3 pharmacies, banks, everything around here. And then you head on out. There's a Gold Country Center here with Safeway and everything in it that I showed you last night. But let me crawl in my car. Hi, Dennis. And I'll take you on the ride again. I did talk with Grass Valley Planning Commission, or planners, and actually I got really lucky because a fellow there, Lance, he was, of all things, the planning director when I did a subdivision over in Davis, where I lived in Yolo County back in 2004 was when I actually sold it and did it. And he actually left there at 2005, and then he came up here to Grass Valley and was now in the planning department there. So he, like you said, your storage and research and that. Let me put my seatbelt on here. You might see a little jiggle here because I don't want you to hear the bell all the time. But he said that wouldn't be any problem, but living there would be a problem. And the fence and the gate may be, and of course it would probably be more with the CC and Rs of the development. So we'll find that out. I'm going to run out there, like I say, right now. And again, this is back here. Okay, there we go. So now we're on Brunswick Road that took you out on last night, except it was dark and dingy. And so he's going to send me all the information on the zoning and the restrictions that the city has for industrial commercial zone, and I'll send those on to you. But as he said, this being a scientist and the research development, that's all part of the park, and the storage, that's not a problem, but living there, and it would be the issue. I mean, some people, I think, do that out there, that they don't tell the city because they operate businesses 24 hours, but it's technically, we'd probably get in trouble. That's right, they've got some road construction up there, so I don't want to bore you with staying on here too long, but actually once I get up here to this intersection I can get in the right lane, because that's where we're going to turn up there, is Whispering Pines. And as I mentioned, to the south of right here is the Loma Rica Industrial Park area, which does have an airport. It's just, not for big planes, although there were some, every year they have an event here. It's a fly-in with all kinds of military aircraft and everything. And it's really a fun day. It's a whole weekend. They already had that this year, but it's quite an event. And they get some pretty good sized planes that do land there. Some of the old Air Force engine, 4-engine or double engines and whatever. But they've got, but it is very close to here. I mean, from where this building is, the Crown Point, it's not well, about 3/4 or probably a mile from there, if that. So apologize for the wait here. It's really a pretty area here, though, abundant with wildlife, lots of deer. I say my wife has 24 dogs, or I say my wife because they're her family, although a couple of them are technically mine. But the deer are abundant, and she feeds them some apples and keeps the grass green, so it's like a little sanctuary. Okay. So now we're going to head up here because I'm going to turn. All this other traffic's going straight, which ends up being Highway 174 up there that goes over to Colfax. It's a nice area over there. And I did send you some properties, high-end homes on acreage and stuff last night, so hopefully you got them. It didn't go into your spam or something. I'll double check maybe with you on that. So this is Whispering Pines, which is the road that leads into this development. For instance, here's the building here. Dignity Health, that's the big hospital we have here. But this is just a small annex of it. This is Crown Point and Whispering Pines intersection. So we're going to go up here. Looks a lot nicer in the daytime, huh? And then this is the our board office that I pointed out yesterday. Kind of fall's getting in the air. The trees are starting to turn color here. McSweeney and Associates. This is iVantage. I'm not sure what they do. The Vita Dialysis, and then up here is the property on the right, and right across the street is the First Church of Christ Scientist, and then here is again the property, and you get a lot of parking out here. There's an entrance on this side here, and it's, well, you'll see inside, it's organized quite well. This is kind of a, I know, a door that you can back up. It's like for receiving. As I mentioned too, you see it has like an aluminum, probably lifetime roof, which is really nice. Has a static free floor, which I think was like a $300,000 item. So it's, you know, again, since I'm driving here, let me just drive around here again, and then I'll come back and park and go into the building. Let me scroll, pan around here. It's a trash area. There's another building back over there, but there's quite a buffer in between. And this is like almost 2¼ acres. And it's a, you know, it's a quiet park out here too. It's not like they're hammering away. It's actually was developed more for research and development. I know there's one fella out here who's been here a long time. He makes the plastic bodies for some of these high-end motorcycles and RVs and stuff. Just different specialties. Now we're back around to the where we went into the building first. So I'm going to shut this one off now, and then I'll restart it when I get in the building and turn the alarm off. It has a very sophisticated alarm system. Okay.